One thing I love about the woods in summertime is all the flowers you can see. Some trees have flowers on. This is a hawthorn tree. You get them in hedges as well. And here's a beautiful blossom that's on it. Another name for this blossom is May. It's called Mayflowers. Isn't it beautiful? And on this tree in the woods. If you go into the woods in April here in the UK, if you're really lucky, you might get to see my favourite flower, which is the bluebell, and they smell beautiful too. Didn't we see a lot of flowers in the woods? There was loads, wasn't there, growing on trees, and buttercups in the grass and daisies, and my favourite one of all, which is the bluebell. When I wasn't feeling very well not so long ago, I painted a picture of some bluebells to cheer me up. Do you want to have a look at it? Let's write our sentence about seeing bluebells in the woods. It's another day in the woods, and this time we saw bluebells, didn't we? We saw lots of flowers, but we're going to write about bluebells. In the woods, I can see bluebells. Okay, we always start with our capital letter, remember? I. Capital I looks like that. In, n. Can you hear the n? In. Finger space, we're going to write the. Now we know the starts with that t and a h sound. T and a h makes that sound that we can hear. In the, and then there is an e on the end that you can't hear, but it is there to make the word. In the woods we need now. Finger space again. W. To make an sound like in book or in look, we need an o and an o together. Sometimes that sound says oo, sometimes it says oo. In the wood, d. There's a d there, in the wood. And we say woods, that's what we call it, in the woods. So we need a s on the end. In the woods, I can see. So we need a finger space. We're going to write the word I, which if you remember is a capital I. We always do a capital to write the word I. In the woods, I can. Do your finger space. Can is an easy one to sound out. Can. Curly k. An. I can. We need to go all the way to the end again. In the woods, I can see. Starts with a s. Now we're going to make the sound E. And to do that, we need an e and an e together. In the woods, I can see. Now we're going to write bluebells. Put your finger space, because it's a long word, we're going to break it into blue bells. Blue I will help you with. Bells you'll be able to sound out. So here's our finger space. Blue starts with a b. You can hear that, can't you? B. Now to make a bl, what other sound can you hear? B and a Okay, now you would think it would be an o and an o to make oo, but in blue it isn't. It's just a bit of a confusing word. What you need is an and an e. It's a tricky word because you would not think that those sounds were in there, and they do not normally say oo when they're together. I can see blue bells. Now bells you will be able to sound out, so we're going to, it's still part of the same word, bell, bell, bell. It starts with a b, 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 b. Bear, and what goes on the end? Bell. It's a l sound, and we need two of them. But l, s. In the wood, I can see bluebells. Fantastic. And don't forget your full stop. You always need them there. Now don't go away, because I'm going to help you draw bluebells. So bluebells aren't too difficult to draw. I'll show you how to do them. So you're going to start with a shape like that. Then you're going to put a little flick like that and like that. Then you're going to make that into a point and that into a point. And then you're going to do a little v in the middle, v shape. Should we try another one? Because bluebells, we always have a few on the same flower. So we start with this shape. Then you're going to do a little flick out and a little flick out. This is slightly tricky. Make that into a point. Make that into a point. And then put your v in the middle. Okay, should we do one more? Start with this shape. Put a little flick there. A little flick there. Make that into a point. Make that into a point. And then put your little v there. Now bluebells are all together on the same stem, so I'm going to get my stem here. Ooh, and it's going to bend down to the ground like that, and you can join your little flowers on. And they have long, thin leaves, bluebells, so like that. Long. And then you can colour them that beautiful purpley blue that they are. That's a brilliant picture. Well done, everybody.